Okay, let's do some more CDs. I don't think I've done this stack yet. Right, Blind Guardian, Follow the Blind. Darkest Era, these are like a folk, black thrashy kind of band from the UK. Year Zero, they were a doom metal band from the UK. Morbius, Alien Christ. Don't ask, I don't remember. Right, High Road 28. Oh, High Road number 28, Obscure Man. I actually like this. This is really quite cool, actually. It's a kind of weird, rocking, kind of Australian, slightly doomy. Yeah, it's just a really interesting listen. I like it. I don't think they ever did anything else. I've no idea. Autumn Leaves, Embraced by the Absolute. There you go. Death metal, I believe. With Autumn Leaves, I always think they're going to be Doom Death, but I'm pretty sure Autumn Leaves are a death metal band, unless I confused it with somebody else. Right, Cemetery, An Evil Shade of Grey. I like to buy albums that got Grey in the title or Grey in the band name, simply because my nickname is Grey. So, An Evil Shade of Grey. Not their best. It was all right. A really weird guitar sound, a really kind of like black death. But I don't know. It was really weird. Just as like to me, it was a really kind of strange, whirly, weirdy, I don't know, guitar sound was just off to my ears. Right, God Killer, The Rebirth of the Middle Ages. I think these are from Monaco. Is this the band that are from Monaco? It's a one-man band by the looks of it. But, yeah, something weird like that. I'm sure they're from a really small place. Gutted Remains, promo only. I think these were South African. I got a feeling these were South African. I think they were sent to me as when I was doing my reviews on my fanzine. Dominus, Godfellas. Yeah, this band started off really good death metal. The second album changed a bit, but it was still good. And then they went bloody death and roll, which you can go suck a fucking rancid shit for all I care. Most death and roll is crap. Right, Crust, Sadist. I think there's an Italian kind of technical death, if I recall. Yeah, right, that was a bit mean what I said about Death and Roll, but normally Death and Roll was a pile of cack. Right, Of Hopes and Fears by Solace Denied. I believe these were a UK, Essex, London-based black metal band. Right, Dead Existence and Dope Fight. It's a split. Dead Existence were a sludgy doom band. On the scene in London, did lots of gigs, filmed them quite a few times on my channel. Testament. That's a bit dusty, let's give that a wipe. Which one is this? Demonic? Yeah, Testament, Demonic. There you go. What can you say about Testament? Never let you down, Testament. They got a little bit soft at one point, but even that wasn't too bad. But yeah, and then it went all heavy again, and good stuff. Right, Glacial Fear. Pretty sure this is another Italian band. Frames. I think they got a new release out recently, Glacial Fear. I'm sure I got sent a promo from them recently. Right, Atrocity. Started off as death metal. I think nowadays on Metal Archives they're put down as various under the subject of genre. They're put down as various because they've done some weird stuff. This is when they started getting a little bit strange. They went very gothic-y on this one, but I really like this EP actually. It's very beautiful, I would say. It's kind of immense, and it's a female singer on it. I'm not sure if it's the same woman who Alex married. Is it? I can't remember his name. Alex something or other. No, I'm sure his name's Alex, the guy from this band. He married, was it Liv something or other, who ended up being in Liv's Eyes together with him. I'm not sure if it's Alex Kroll, that's it. But yeah, nowadays they do some, every now and again they bring out some death metal kind of sounding, but then they also do like really rubbish, I'm talking about absolute cack cover albums, covering the shittiest fucking synth pop bollocks in the world, and they just, oh, we're going to cover this, but you know, whatever they want to do, it's their lives. Their lives. when they get to metal heaven, the metal gods will judge them. It's not for me to judge them. Nebuchadnezzar. There is no revolution. Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar. Thrash from London. Good fellas in the band. Donny's a cool guy. I can't remember the name of his band now. He's got a band going at the moment. I think grinding stuff. Don't take themselves too seriously. Right, Beef Conspiracy, another UK band, don't take themselves too seriously. Undead, undressed and ready for breakfast. And there's the Queen Mother with her jugs out on the cover of the... right, you can't quite make it. She has saggy boobs, basically. You can't quite make it out, so hopefully that'll be all right. YouTube won't demonetize. Well, I'm monetized anyway, but you know, they won't ban the video, give me a strike for obscenity or anything like that. Sarnath, Belgium, I think. Belgium, pretty cool. I like them because Sarnath is also a city from Lovecraftian stories. The doom that came to Sarnath. But actually it's also the name of a real city in India, I believe, Sarnath. Anyway, Cathedral, Static Magic. This is some mighty Cathedral, Soul Sacrifice, Midnight Mountain. I think it's a couple of their EPs put together, actually. I believe that's what it is, actually. Yeah, I think it was... because that's Soul Sacrifice, it's on the Soul Sacrifice EP. There's 4 tracks there from the Soul Sacrifice EP. I think these other 4 might be for another EP, and maybe they're put together. Not too sure, but good stuff. Right, more awesome Cathedral. Hopkins, The Witch Find the General. That's got to be an EP as well, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, it's got a couple of cool covers. It's got a cover of Fire. Do-do-do-do. I leave you to burn. Do-do-do-do. I'll see you burn. Burn, burn, burn. Yeah, you know what I mean. Right, Paradox. I'm on this. This was my mate's Christian band, and I helped him out with the vocals. Well, you know, I helped him out. He did the vocals, I did some vocals. So I was in the band for a while. Good fun. I'm not a Christian in the slightest. Don't believe in any religion apart from metal. But yeah, I was happy to, you know, go along, just hang out with the guys, make some music, basically. So this is Overcome or Burn Forever in Hell is the name of this EP. And it's got like a sampler attached to it. So it's like the EP, plus they put some more bands on it to, you know, just to spread the word on some other bands, basically. This is number 236 of 500. Woo! Can't believe I got such a bad number. I'm on the bloody thing. I could have at least got number 5 or something. Anyway, there's only 2 tracks by Paradox on here. Overcome and Burning Forever. And then he's got a load of other Christian bands. Soul Embrace, Sanctifica, Sorrow Storm, Tortured Conscience, Frost Harder, Ganglia, is that? Oblivion, Bleak Whale, Encryptor, Frost Like Ashes, Inversion, Keckle, Pantocrator, and Stronghold. So there you go. And then there's another one here. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a gold disc. This is the same demo, but without a cover, and it's got an extra track on it. But I don't think I was involved in that last track. So I did Burning Hell Overcome, but we basically did an overnight recording session at a studio where one of the guys actually worked. One of the guys from the band actually worked. He actually does recording stuff for his job now. He's got his own mastering place that he's got somewhere in London. And so we did an overnight recording, and we only managed to get 2 songs down. So I think in the end, they ended up doing the 3rd song on their own, because I don't know, I had to go home and I had to do it another time or something like that. So it's got none of my vocals on the last song. And to be honest, it sounds better. It sounds a lot better for not having me on it, because I am rubbish and I don't mind admitting it. So anyway, that's it. That's all the CDs for today. Come back tomorrow, next week, I'll do these ones, and a week after that, I'll do them ones. Yeah, cheers. You get the idea. Get the picture. Don't forget to enter my contest and listen to my podcast, guys and girls.